Right. Let me see. Where you at? Um, let's see. Hmm. Alright. Let's kind of get going. Let's see where the homies at. Who we missing? Um, what is going on? Who is that? Let's see what we got going. Where's the homies at? Alright. What's cracking? Y'all just getting here. Mm-hmm. Let's see where we at. Where is everybody at? What's going on? King West. Let's see what we got going. Up in the building. What we got? Who is this? I don't know you. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who we got up in the building. Let's see. So I'm still getting used to this thing, man. Y'all forgive me. Let's see. Kind of early. This is earlier than what we normally go on. Just a little earlier than what we normally go on. Let's see where the homies at. We got cracking. What's going on, homie? What is cracking, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? We just finna get started. What's going on, people? Wait for the homies to get up in here. Man, I'm a little behind. What's going on, AF baby? Let's see where you at. What's up, AF baby?
You're
What you doing?
shit living my conspiracy life for entertainment purposes only.
Hold on, let me cut my screen up. Hey man, it's Conspiracy University, man. Of course it's entertainment purposes only. Know what I mean? What's going on, everybody else? Yo, if y'all just got here, remember these are the rants of crazy people. Well, you know what? Let me speak for myself. I'm a crazy person. Okay, so don't let nothing I say take that away from you. All right, I'm simply a crazy person. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. We're gonna talk about some interesting stuff. All right, we're gonna talk about some real interesting stuff. Um, Let me let the homies get up in here. Let me tell them where we at. Well, I was just up in there. Let me tell these people where we at. Let me see. Let me tell them. You know what? I really want to start a room. Just let everybody know what's going on. Let's see. I think I can start one from my. I can start one from my laptop. What's going on, people? Who we got up in here, man? Let me see who here. What's going on? Let me see. Somebody. Oh, What's going on, Tonyo? Oh, Tonyo ain't got here yet. Hey, how y'all doing? I see we got some people up in this joint. If you like conspiracies, man, hell, then you know what? Let me see who down here. Come on up, Fairy Tale Daisy. Come up and say what's cracking. I ain't talked to you in a minute. I ain't talked to. I like new people, man. If you like conspiracies, come up and say what's cracking. Let's see. Who want to come up and say what's up? Let's see. What's going on, y'all? About to get started in a whole second. Hey, man, hit the like button for me. Go ahead and tap that like button for me. We're trying to run it up a little bit. Let's see where we at. Oh, they want me to go over to the side. Oh, okay. What's going on, user 832559? Let's see. All right, I'm trying to let everybody know we're here. Let me tell everybody on TikTok what we're doing. What's up, Creisha? How you feeling? So you just, hey, Creisha, was you with us last week on here? What's going on, Sean? Creisha hit me with the hey. Up. What's going on? Slot it like it's hot. You know what? Hey, Miss J, I just opened up a room in the Painful Truth. Can you go put the link up in there? Uh-oh. Bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Getting this thing going. Let me let everybody know where we at. All right, Ali, I got the link. Let me post it up top. All right, good stuff, Ali. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Ali, you done cleaning up?
Oh, I haven't even started yet. I'm sitting on the couch.
Oh, girl. Here we go. All right, there go Marty. What's up, Marty? Marty Musa, what's up? Well, no.
What's up with it?
All right. What's up, Paige? How do I get Paige up here?
What it is. What's up?
Oh, God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Why you calling on the good Lord when the Lord thy God Swathi, the original, the crimson one,
I'm
is in this
screaming at the
thing?
original.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, brother.
All right. You know what? Now we up in this joint. Now we here. Hey, y'all like this setup better than we was on using Streamlabs?
This is a lot easier, dog. We ain't got to do
Yes.
technical support.
Yeah, it is easier.
Is it? All right. So I wanted to see if I could open up Streamlabs on here.
So you can
Like
still
maybe,
show your screen.
like maybe, because I can change the layout, right? I can change the layout of the screen, I believe. Let me see. All those settings. I can change the layout. Let me see. How do I do this? Cause I did it before. Let me see. Um,
Just trying to place it at the bottom or something.
yeah. In settings. Let me see. Mirror video, flip camera. Oh, mirror a video. Sweet. Um, what's the layout? Rankings, moderators. Dude, I've done this before. I changed the layout. Paige, can you look up how to change the layout? Change the layout. Hey, be sure y'all hit the like button, man. We gotta run it up. We're gonna get started.
For this,
Owner hit the
not
like.
have us like on the side or something.
Yeah. So right now, like I'm in the big box and you guys are on the side. If I wanted to change that and highlight one of y'all, can I do that? Allie, can I do that? Can I switch who's
Yeah,
in the
you
big box?
can.
But you don't know how.
Here, no.
Let me see.
So
It said your live was paused, then you came back.
I think if you
Oh, I got it. I see it.
okay.
I see it. Um,
Settings,
yeah, it's in the live settings. I got it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, I can switch it up. Let me see. Let's see if I can do that. Switch panel to layout. Your guest and viewers will see the layout change immediately. Let me see
Okay.
what this is.
Oh, okay.
What's
Look at
this? Is
God.
it better?
It's a couple more. Yeah, you got more headspace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
That big ass head.
Hey yo, no big head slander. Let me see.
Nigga, what's your lighting system hitting on? You like you in the studio.
Ain't that what I'm supposed to look like? All right. What
Oh,
about
you
this?
know,
Right on.
Yes or
yeah,
no?
So it just put us all
that
in different
sucks. Go
boxes.
back to the other shit.
That's what I thought. All right. So I would go to, like, if I could bring in the Streamlabs account, then I would go to the last one so everybody can see the video. But it's okay. It's all right. So I guess I can just I can mirror videos though, or I can not mirror. I can kind of screen share. I think is what I can do. So that's cool. Um, let's see. Let me go to the other one where I had a bunch of space. I like that one. Let's see. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. Hey, y'all like this one? Yeah, this one where I got a bunch of space, right?
You got more real estate, brother. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I like this one. Good stuff. What's going on, y'all? Run it up, man. Let me see who up in the building.
What is this shirt you got on?
Oh, come on, man. What you mean? Oh no, wait. Let me pull it back. The black sheep.
Hey.
Black sheep.
Yeah.
Black.
Is it a uniform espresso? You know,
Of course.
uniform.com.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
You gotta type it out in the chat. You gotta type out the dot and type out the time in the chat. But yeah,
Excuse him.
Entertainment
He
purposes
don't pay no
early.
attention.
you know what I'm
This is for
saying?
entertainment purposes only, Nicholas. Entertainment purposes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that. The black sheep. Hey, yo, shout out to all the black sheep in the family, man. Shout out to y'all. I know y'all up in here.
And was a reminder that my black is what's that black, that phantom black, whatever that shit that absorbs all the light. Yeah, I'm that type of black sheep.
So is that what you is? What's going on, Miss
You
J?
obsidian. That's crazy.
Obsidian. All right, we got slots it like it's hot in the building. If y'all like gambling and watching somebody else play the slot machines and lose all her money and be ghetto in the process, slots it like it's hot as who you want to hang out with.
Boy.
How do you be ghetto in the process? She real
Yeah.
I
slot professional.
mean,
If y'all want to see
but
a
did
ghetto
he
lady,
lie though?
It's the Hasidity ghetto though, not that wretched shit.
is it not?
Marty, after the conversation today we had, I don't know.
I know, right?
No. Leave that over there. We working on her. We working on her.
We love you though. You know what I'm saying?
Um, let's see. What's going on, Mahogany Queen? Some stuff up in here. You don't see the room on Clubhouse. It's in the Painful Truth. That's why. It's not in the temple, it's in the Painful Truth. But the room on Clubhouse is for that's just to let people know that we here. Let me see. Do you need to get on the show? Yeah, there's no way I can. There's no way I can. There's no way I can mirror this without being on Streamlabs. So yeah, somebody to Jaime Escalante was asking that in the chat. All right. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We gotta run it up, man. We gotta run it up. Hold on. What's going on, Pretty P? Nice to see you up, man. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, P. Want to see how long you hang out. Want to see how long you up, P.
What got the thing over here? Hell no.
You say what?
We pull it up so we can slot it like it's hot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Slot it like it's hot.
How's this look? Sorry.
Lionel,
What?
peacocking, brother. Stop.
You said what?
You peacocking.
Oh. All right, so get that. Like my face smash shiny, man. The towel. All right, let me see.
Them lights is hot.
No, not really. The lights is all right.
Okay.
Why you hating on my lights, bro? You think it's just too
I
bright?
ain't hating. I'm just saying, no, you got the good lighting, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Here y'all go. You know what? That's the one thing I did miss last week. Seeing y'all make a straight clown of me. For real.
Hey, yo. All your exes live in Texas like you George Strait.
You know, right? Seeing y'all make a straight clown of me. Let me see if I can show this. All right, so I want to try something. Let me see something. Gotta show. I think I can show cameras both ways. Let me see if I can show y'all. See if we can do it like this. Let's see. Can I show cameras both ways?
What did I do?
Huh? Who's that talking?
Nigga, you can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
you off mute.
How?
You didn't hit the mute button when you came up, Miss J.
Miss J.
There's a mute button at the bottom of the screen next to multi and rows. Where the smiley face is next to the comments bar.
I swear for goodness. All right, let's see. If I flip the camera, can y'all see what we're talking about? Let me see. That was if I flip the camera. No, y'all can't see that.
Yeah, wait, when you flip the camera, it was just the green screen.
Yeah, so no, I was trying to show what's on my computer screen. Yes. I was trying to, so they got a thing where you can split the screen. Let me see.
He said back up. Sheesh.
Be able to see your computer screen if you got on green screen. Like if you have
Yeah, I know. Like, that's what I just figured out. So I'll have to cut the green screen off. All right, so we'll do that in a little bit. What's going on, P? What's P over there talking trash?
She said back up, and then Marty said bring him back up because he had an echo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had an echo last time we did this, but I don't know now.
Hey, man, I want to welcome everybody who new here, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We definitely live on the air. Where's Marty at?
Shout out to Tracy for the live on the air gifts. I see you with the killer gifts.
All right. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go, cuz. All right, Val, I need you to run it up. All right, guys. So everybody, please be sure. Let's get up to like, let's do a real quick 10,000 likes, man, so we can start looking at some stuff. Let's get to 10,000 likes right quick, man, so we can start looking at some stuff. I'm gonna cut the green screen off. Welcome to Conspiracy University, everybody. So I like this setup better. So we tried Streamlabs last week. It was cool, but it ain't give what it was supposed to have gave. So the first week was cool. Streamlabs was last week. I still would like to figure out a way to simulcast, but I don't think you can do that with TikTok Studio. So as of now, I'm probably just going to have to upload the video to Rumble, upload the video to you to like all the other places. All right, so that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, but it's okay. All right, it is what it is. So, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with us right now, though. All right. Let's see who up in the building. I see Val up in the joint. Shout out to Paige and Ali. Those my moderators. They the ones gonna be taking care of y'all in the chat. Don't be typing stuff that you ain't supposed to be typing. All right. We trying not to get the stream. Yo, we got taken down last week. Well, the whole stream didn't get taken down, but they definitely kicked us off of, like, they kicked my panel off, all because I said one person's name. I said one little bitty name, and then they kicked us off. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what the hot buttons are on this platform. So, let me see. So how can I say this? So be sure if y'all hanging out with us, and I'm saying this for the recording because I know some people are going to be watching on the video. You can always catch us live on Wednesdays and Fridays on the platforms that ends with house, C House. So we're there all the time. Yeah. What's going on, Tonio? Hey, yo, we almost at 10,000 likes. Almost there. Keep it pushing. We got a rose goal. I think the rose goal it's up there. It's like 600, right? So run it up. We're trying to get to 600 roses. All right. Yo, did we lose somebody else? I see baby. I see Paige. Oh, we lost Miss J. You know what? Miss J probably did it to herself. I ain't even worried.
She couldn't figure out how to mute.
I know she couldn't figure out how to mute. It's fine.
Oh my God! Shout out to Tracy for running up the roses.
Hey. All right. Good stuff. Yeah, Tracy is the TikTok goddess. You know what I mean? Let me see. Shishi, you here? I think Shishi is. Where you at, Shishi? What was your name on here, She? I think you were the. Hold on, who was Shishi on here? I thought I just saw her name. Where's she at? I think she might be. Oh, I think she was the. Started with. I think she might be. Oh, I think she was the. Started with it. Yo, we almost said. What's going on, Lisbeth? Started with it. Yo, we almost said. What's going on, Lisbeth? Shout out to Lisbeth. The Lisbeth. Shout out to Lisbeth. The Antarctica bound. She's gonna be representing the Flat Earth Gang down in Antarctica on December. I think it's like the 9th or the 12th. I think she leaves on the 9th. All right, she's gonna be down there high-fiving with penguins and things. All right, high-fiving with the penguins. Let me see who else up in this.
That's coming up fast.
Say it again. You said it's coming up fast. It is.
Mhm.
It is. So she less than a month away. About a month away. Yeah, I think that's she. And then not Jamila up in here. Let's see what she doing. What's going on, Mila Park? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You here, Jamila?
I think so. Can you hear me?
I do.
Okay.
You got a little bitty mic, but it's okay. We can deal with it.
Would you say I got a baby mic?
I said you got you could. You good now. You good now.
Oh, it said I had to accept something. But hey, y'all.
Oh God. Hey, hey.
Hey, Jamila.
How's it going?
All right, Jamila, you gotta help. We gotta get it up to 10,000 so I can get started, man. Gotta get up to 10,000 likes. So, and we need y'all help running up the rose gold. Run it up, run it up. Yo, can I play music on here? Hey, Ali, can I play music on here, like in the background, or do I gotta play my own music?
Yeah.
Do, 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 do,
I
do.
play my own
What's the
music.
old boy's theme song from the Blues Clamshell or whatever?
Definitely gotta play your own music.
Oh man, no worries. Next time I'll be on this joint. Busy.
Oh my God.
What? Don't have to.
Nothing.
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
sir.
No, don't worry about it. Hey, will they cut it off if I don't have like if I got copyrighted music? Will they cut it off?
Yup.
Dang.
Because Universal Music Group was like, yeah, nah.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have your boy Crispy make some music.
How do you explain those the TikTok lives where all they do is play like R&B to bed, and it's like songs that we used to hear on the radio and stuff?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, Cap, I don't know. I just know like when I be going live with people and they be playing music, it's been hella times that shit got cut off. And they don't even be like vulgar music. Like one time, Come and Talk to Me, that song, they was playing that, and that shit got cut the fuck off. I was like, damn, now they cut the live off. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe, I don't know,
Say
baby.
some Chicago shit that don't nobody know.
House.
Yeah, get it from the top. Yeah, get it from the gallon up top. Yeah.
It's not enough water pressure
Okay.
to go down. It's nothing stopping. The water itself won't go enough.
I got you. I got you. Y'all know what? Hey, is it a good time to get
Is that our new segment?
yeah, to get it?
Is that our new segment?
He here. Y'all want me to get it? Y'all want to find out what his favorite conspiracy is?
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
This is our new segment. What did we say we was gonna call it?
The crack now.
The crack hour. This is our new segment. What did we say we was gonna call it?
The crack now.
The crack hour.
No, down.
Crack down.
DOWN.
Crack hour.
No, down.
Crack down.
DOWN.
All right, cool. So y'all don't know. For those of y'all that don't know, this is a gentleman that comes and does work around the house. He's got a bit of a habit. Okay. So, but he always ear hustling on whenever we be doing the show, all the conspiracies. He be talking like he be knowing a little something and shit, right? So I'm not gonna put him on camera. Can y'all hear him when he talks?
We could hear him, but it was kind of like mumbly.
Cool. Hold on. So I'm gonna have him come a little closer.
There's a reason it's mumbly, Yamila.
I
I
feel
know,
that.
right?
Hello.
So we're gonna get my friendly neighborhood crackhead to come and tell us his favorite conspiracy. All right, we had 10,000, so y'all earned this one. Run it up to 20 so we can do some more. Hey Jay, come here right
Say
quick.
that on here.
I think so. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Said I.
Real quick, I got a question for you. What's your favorite conspiracy, bro?
My experience.
No, do me a favor. Come stand right here. I can't hear you over there. What's your favorite conspiracy?
My favorite conspiracy is that it's about space.
Okay.
Will we be able to to survive and live out. We are already in space in such a way, in our own atmosphere and beyond, you know. We probably have gases that have been undiscovered and unnamed, things of that nature. The closer we are to the sun, the hotter it gets. Further away, the colder it gets. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. So it's a theory of the space.
Got you. Appreciate you, brother.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's a bundle
Can
spiracy.
you get a summary, please?
So
That's a whole bundle right there.
on the first episode of the Crackdown, we find out that his favorite conspiracy is space and the different gases that might be out in space, and how the closer we get to the sun, the hotter it get, and the further we get from it, the colder.
Or how we can live. Or how we gonna live out there.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So that's
He got a point though, because sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask really quick. Are y'all taking economy to hell, or are we getting business or first class?
just no.
I'm going first class. Fuck
I
that.
don't know if it matters at that point.
Man, I don't believe in tiptoeing nowhere. All right. So just so y'all know,
Buy your gasoline draws from me.
live audience restricted. All right, because of Jamila cursing. Your live is not up for recommended
What did
restricted
I say?
because your live does not comply for the news feed. Mm-hmm. You got the foul mouth.
What did I
Did,
did not cuss.
did I curse?
I didn't.
Several
All
times.
ring.
I said he got the bundle. See, that's
No.
why I can't.
You've been cursing since you got on. I'm trying to tell you. So
Or
yeah.
a liar. Big liar. Liar, liar.
I'm telling you, you've been doing it since you got on. I was like, all right, so I guess that's what we're doing. So forget all of that. Let's go 15 minutes without using. You've been doing it since you got on. I was like, all right, so I guess that's what we're doing. So forget all of that. Let's go 15 minutes without using. We here now. All
When the
right.
last time we did that?
Wait, so I'm confused. So that
New
means
place, new rules.
the multi-guest.
All
When
right.
the last time we did that?
Wait, so I'm confused. So that
New
means
place, new rules.
the multi-guest is not live, so it looks like you're talking to nobody?
No.
That
New
means
place, new rules.
the multi-guest is not live, so it looks like you're talking to nobody?
No.
No, it's just not on Explore page. Like For You page, news feed, it's just not on there.
Right, it's
Oh,
restricted.
dang.
So that means y'all got. We got to get.
It boosted. So random people that might follow us, might not follow us, it go on their news feed if they just swiping through.
Exactly. So it's yeah. So we're restricted. I think it's for profanity though. So it's just kind of, I guess it's now just 18 and older. So I think that's what it is. So it's making sure that it's only showing it to adults. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to foul mouth.
It's because you said that you know what you said, what you called that man.
Nah.
Now we on the same side as 304. Where Miss J?
He said that he had what did you say? Addictions or
He said an addiction at first, and then he said the whole thing.
That's not, that's, none of those are bad words.
What did I say?
You were using profanity, like when you first got on, you were using profanity.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back and look. I'm just gonna be on mute because I don't know what I said.
Mm-hmm. We need Jesus, but it's okay.
I always gotta blame me on something. Like, damn. Oh, does that
There
count?
you
Okay, maybe not.
go.
Screaming Jamila.
Let's tap up the screen for being grown and sexy, 18 plus. Wait, wait, is that allowed? Let me be quiet.
All right, yo, run it up. We're trying to get 20 right quick. What you say, Ali?
No, I was saying had a DJ. I seen her pop in the chat.
You said DJ?
DJ.
D Jackson. What's going on, D Jackson? How you doing? Um, all right, y'all. Let's look at some stuff, man. We here. We got a little bit of time. We started. Yo, how y'all like this start time? This a little early. Y'all like this better?
Yeah.
For sure.
Cool, cause I know Ali wasn't gonna do nothing but pretend like she was cooking. I mean, cleaning up. So I know she wasn't cleaning up. All right, yo, let's.
I just finished. Actually.
Just finished cleaning up. Let me see. Let's see how we do this. I'm gonna have to take the green screen down just to show y'all some of this stuff. So y'all know we did. Let's start with this. Then we'll go. That's that. All right, let's start. Let me take the green screen down. So I haven't done this in a minute. Oh, I might have did it last week. You finished it, Jay?
Yeah.
It's on. Is it draining or no? Check see if it's draining. So I had them take the pipe off of the sink in the bathroom because it was draining slow. I just wanted to take it off and clean it out. So it was a gamble. But the thing with that is, if he didn't do it right, I could always go do it. So it was just me. It was a test to see how he did. So, we're going to see. I don't think he cleaned it out right. It says draining slow. It was draining slow before. So is it leaking? Let's see if it's leaking. It said it's not leaking. So it was leaking before he got to it. All right. Maybe he did an okay job. Oh, and yo, for everybody want to know, I made ice cream today. I'm pretty happy. So I hadn't made ice cream in a minute. See, so I gotta take the what you call it down. Oh, yeah, if I take the effects off, I'll take the effects off. How do I put no effects on here? Oh, no effects. All right, and so that won't let me duel. How come I can't duel? That should let me duel. No. All right. Let me see. It won't let me put up a duel. Yeah, it won't let me duel. Dual camera isn't available during the live. Oh, that's messed up. Okay, cool. Let me flip the camera then. All right, let's look at some stuff. Flip the camera. How's that? All right, y'all know how it goes. Y'all know what Conspiracy Cat is. Yo, shout out to Conspiracy Cat, right? Always keeping his eye on what's important, right? So be like Conspiracy Cat. Always keep your eye on the root cause of the issue, right? Don't go looking down at the light. That's the distraction. All right. Speaking of distractions, hold on, let me see. We just had an election, right? And so part of the election was a lot of people really wanted this person. Y'all see this body language? So this is this is Zelensky. 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 this is the lady in New Zealand. She's like the prime minister of New Zealand, right? Y'all notice the body language. What y'all think of this body language? This looks similar to y'all. Look at the body language. That
Wait, you all in the same room?
They look
You little ski slow.
the expensive side of your friend over there.
yeah.
All in the same.
I like how you said that, Marty and Paige, because I caught it both times.
Facts. Yeah. So no, they're not in the same room, Jamila. This is 3 different cameras, but they all look like they doing the same. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. So everybody wanted this woman to win. She didn't win, and so you had a lot of these people. Hold on. This is white dudes for Harris. Look at this. They might restrict the. Hold on. We can't show this. They might restrict the live for that. Hold on, because my man had whole breast out.
Hey, RFK gonna get that glyphosate up off of you, brother.
Yo.
Entertainment purposes only.
So this is a shot of the people as they realized that the first lady wasn't gonna win. You know what I'm saying? It got real somber. Real somber. I just want y'all to know. These people. So they didn't go full this guy. Right? They didn't go full this guy. This guy. Yeah, he just, I can't show that again. Hold on.
Romania.
Can't show that again. Yeah, I don't think the algorithm really know what that is. Because remember the last time they ended that. They ended it. All right. So did y'all seen this graphic here? So these are the last 4 elections, right? So this is 2012, 2016. Numbers are around right. All right. This is 2020. And then we're at 2024. Y'all see the anomaly right here? So there's a
More
large
ghosted
set of
voters.
people. I know, right? There's a large set of people who believe that that Kamala got jobbed in this election, and so hold on, what are they doing? They're asking people to donate money. Did y'all know that they're asking for money? They're
That's
asking
because
for
she's
money
20 million in the hole.
so they're capitalizing off of the. Oh,
Did you
she
see
got cheated.
did you see the thing that's out where it's like, oh my god, my U-Haul. Shit,
No,
that
what?
cracks me up. It's like
What is
she
it?
come out like, oh my god, my bus! Like she's so excited about her bus being here, or whatever bus was coming here to pick her up, and then they pan. The internet is undefeated. They pan, and it's a U-Haul truck. It's so funny. She's on there like, oh my god, my bus, and then it tickles me. I feel like you watching those two dudes smack each other watching that.
Yo, well, what Ethernet, man? That's lit. Let's see. But no, so she says that. So once she already came out and conceded, right? So she conceded the race, and now she's coming out saying that, like she wants people to donate to her campaign because remember her campaign's like 20 million in the hole, and she's saying, hey, donate to my campaign, and yeah, we got cheated. So, so here, let me see. It says Harris fundraising page says a portion of donations will be redirected to a recount effort. What are they recounting? She already gave up. And the thing is, It's saying that they want you to that you're donating to the DNC. Look, it says
Yeah, that's what the email says.
right, you're donating to the DNC. So the first part of it goes to the DNC, and then the second part goes to a recount. What in the boo boo the fool is going on? Allie, you got the email?
I've gotten multiple emails, even though I unsubscribed, and I feel like this is illegal, and I'm gonna start a class action lawsuit. But yes, I did.
Hey man, look. Don't worry about all that.
I feel like they playing the
I'm
game the
finna
way the game go, man. You know them folks is delusional. So if they can get some bread up off of them, I do the same thing. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to figure out what recount is going on.
Can you
What
bundle me on your lawsuit like he bundled them conspiracies together?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Thank you.
so wait. They got a recount going? Did y'all where they Allie, did they say where they were
This is the
recounting?
first I've heard of this. I've never heard of
No,
this.
we don't say that in the email. The only thing that I would say is like the only reason it's like, oh, okay, is because I feel like Trump said the same thing. So I feel like they can try and play it where it's like, oh, well, he said he was cheated, even though he actually was type shit, excuse my language, type stuff. So I feel like that's why they can kind of like finesse the people into that because it's like not unheard of, even though I don't know, people know what the deal is. Like people have been on social media and it's like one young lady who posted like North Carolina and she posted like a little like her town, I guess. And she was showing that like her town voted for Trump, but they also voted for like a Democrat for a senator. So she was like, I'm kind of confused. How does this work? And then she posted like another election from like 2 years prior where they voted Democrat, but then they still voted. So she was like, I'm so confused. Like, did people pick him? Like, did they switch things? So it's like it's showing that like people is still messing with the Democrats when it came to like Senate type ish, but then they really wasn't messing with Kamala, which it makes sense. But I don't know. I feel like that's why it can be believable by the normal American. Because all somebody have to say is like, oh yeah, remember when Trump had them trying to recount Georgia and trying to recount blah blah. So like it makes them be like, yeah, let me give her my money. She does need a recount type ish.
So all the snowflakes who think she got cheated donating for a recount. My question is where are they recounting though? Like what state? Did they mention that? Like what
No, but I feel like shoot, they could say whichever. They could say Georgia, they could say Pennsylvania, they could say whatever. They could say Michigan. They could say wherever. They can say, but that don't mean it's gonna happen. So
did she say that she ended up $20 million in the hole?
I didn't even know. But honestly, even like the day of election, they were still emailing me about money. And I just feel like, girl, people is voting today. Today is the end. Stop asking for money. So it gives that based on
That's because they paid Beyonce $10 million,
well, that's
paying
on
all them
them.
performers and stuff.
That's on them. Who is their financial planner? Like, but I can
Even
see that
though
Marty.
Hey,
Oprah
that's
said
the
she
funny
didn't
thing. Like, like,
believe Oprah.
like how you trying to run the economics and stuff, and then your campaign end up 20 million in the hole. How that work?
It's money laundering. Money laundering. So even though did y'all see Oprah said she didn't get paid? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I see.
Nah.
Oprah,
So I
what you
think
need to be
somebody
paid for?
cause it's free money. You got it. You got $1 billion. She raised
She
$1
a bill,
billion.
but she's a billionaire, and
Everybody's
she
talented
part of, and she
or
with the
something.
its.
Why you
I
think
feel
Oprah
you,
a
but she a
billionaire, dog?
billionaire, and she with the program, bro.
No, I'm
Like you
asking. Why
do
do you
that because
think
that's
Oprah's a
what you
billionaire?
with.
Why do you think Oprah's a billionaire?
She a billionaire because she was put in position to become a billionaire.
No, she's not a billionaire. Remember, part of her billionaire status was um, all the stuff that she owned, but she don't own that stuff no more. Remember, she's not owner of own network no more. Like that was ceremonial. She wasn't really no billionaire, dude. That was just something to say. She ain't never had no $1 billion. Like, yeah, she ain't never had no $1 billion, dude. That's
At
how
this point,
Kanye
I
went
feel
from
like
being
none of these people be having billions of dollars for real, for real. They
yeah,
just be
young.
making it look fancy on paper, like, hey, look, this piece of paper says you have $1 billion. And they be like, oh shit, I'm a billionaire.
100%. Right? And people don't be having $1 billion. So she need the money. So yeah, and again, it's Kamala got $1 billion at her disposal. So it's girl, come get some of this money, and then they gonna beg the American people to run it up afterwards. Hey, shout out to everybody running up the likes, man. Yeah, run up the likes like Kamala ran up them numbers for Oprah, man. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, Oprah said she ain't get paid. I believe that, but I wonder how much was smuggled out and embezzled out. Right, I'm sure enough. Right. Let's see. Let me show y'all. Hold on, let me get to the screen. So y'all know how people be doing, like people just be doing stuff, right? Sometimes people
A
don't be
reminder, it's
thinking.
entertainment purposes only.
Definitely for entertainment purposes only, right? Again, rants of a crazy person. I'm crazy. These people, I don't know. They might be okay, but me, whole crazy, whole lunatic. All right. So,
Yes, I'm wrong
y'all know
too.
people just be doing stuff. You said what?
I said, yes, I'm wrong with you.
Yeah, whole lunatic. Let it be known. All right. So people just be doing stuff, and sometimes people don't be thinking ahead when they be doing stuff. And so this is one of those times when it seemed like a great idea at the time, um, but maybe we ain't think this one through. Let's see. So hold on, I'll see this.
What? Bruh.
Yo, yeah, see how this won't come off? He's trying to. They thought it was like washable marker. It would come off his hand, and all these people got it on their face.
That's terrible. Oh, your whole bodies. What is that?
Hey, yo, I don't know. I think they thought it was like washable marker.
Bruh.
Probably black
I
sheep.
don't understand. Like that is it with the white wool. What is going on? What in the
That's what
biracial?
they see. Like black
Oh my
sheep.
God.
Hey yo.
Mm,
Hey, that's freaking hilarious.
mm.
Hey man, dude, I can't even front.
Gotta
Hey
have
yo, shout out
Let
to the black.
Paige up, bruh.
oh, she's back.
Okay.
Yo,
Saw it at the same time too.
yo, shout out to the black sheep.
Wow.
Shout out to the black sheep.
That's not even
Hey man, you gotta. Yo, what do you do if you're them? Like, what do you do? Like, how
I
how,
just
how, how
started
do we get?
Alcohol.
looking up how to take it off.
I was
Like,
gonna use alcohol.
I was
'Cause I
gonna
feel like
say
alcohol take off everything.
maybe like baking powder, not baking powder, baking soda and vinegar bath or something maybe.
yeah, I think you have to be careful with the alcohol because there was one other story where someone cosplayed and they did marker all over, and then to get it off, they literally did a bath of alcohol, thinking that that was gonna loosen it all up, and they died because your
You
skin
know, I was
goes
literally
together.
about to say they probably almost got died, but dang.
I just feel like, why did you take a bath in
Nah,
that?
why they die though?
Because here I go, got some cotton balls and just
Poison.
dab. Because who gonna take a bath in that?
Yeah, I think their thought was like,
That
That's
and
crazy.
alcohol in the
Who gonna take a bath in that?
yeah, I think their thought was like,
that
That's
and
crazy.
alcohol in the that's going through your blood. That is poison. Going through your
Yo,
bloodstream, through your skin, in your cells, in the that's going through your blood. That is poison. Going through your
yo,
bloodstream, through your skin, in your cells. No, that was just stupid.
Man, that's
Your skin, in your cells. No, that was just stupid.
man, that's freaking hilarious,
Yes, it is.
dude. That's hilarious. So yeah, if that's you, if you ever have this problem, ladies and gentlemen, um, don't get in the bathtub full of alcohol. Yeah, we almost at 20,000, man. Keep going, guys. We gotta get to 20,000 so we can get this thing going. Out where you as, Miss J.
11-11 on 11-11. Lord, please.
It's 10-11 on 11-11. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Kelsey? I see you in the building. Shout out to Kelsey.
It's
All
9-11.
right, y'all. That's lit. Let me see. Yo, we almost there. Yo, we at 17. We just got so we can get this thing cracking. Where the Rose count at? Let's see. Hold on. I can't see what the Rose count is. Oh, 2-8.
Yeah,
We almost
280 out of 600.
we almost halfway there. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I keep y'all around, man. Y'all lit. That's literally why I keep y'all around. Let's see. What are we doing? Show y'all some other videos. Soon we get up to 20, we can get the thing going. Let's see. But I ain't gonna let that stop no show. All right. All right, y'all need the audio for this. Let's see who up in the building. Oh, that's a bunch of stuff y'all need the audio for. You know what? I left my cord in the car. Otherwise I'd have played some of this stuff. It's funny though. Let me see what can I play for y'all that you can see.
The only reason why I know you ain't like literally like from Chicago, because don't nobody say car from Chicago like that.
What? What are you talking about? That's how you
Only
say.
person
How
I
you
heard
say
from Chicago say the whole word car.
car? Say
Ha!
car.
And car. Exactly. They say car. I left it in the car.
Huh?
Yo, get your friend to get out the
Oh,
car.
Real.
it's my ox. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't need it. Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
All right, man. Take it easy, Jay. Come back tomorrow. I got some stuff for you to do. All right. Oh, yo, this is the first. Yo, this is the first show since the election. Did y'all see the new stuff?
Tomorrow.
I know, right?
What?
What you say,
You got to
Jimmy?
work on your man tomorrow, or can you swing that tomorrow? Like what? Anyway, go ahead. Go on with the show.
Man, look. So, did y'all see all the clips that Trump been putting out about what he gonna do? So,
Yes, and at first I
Yes.
thought that joint was AI
he's
because
been
of how
lit.
it sounded, but then I was like, oh, this is real. Okay.
So, Allie, what was your favorite?
I don't know. I don't have no favorite yet because I'm like keep trying to weigh the pros and the cons of each thing. I think the conceal to carry is okay, but I also have to weigh the cons of it because it's gun wielding idiots out here that got conceal to carry. So yeah, I'm gonna say just the conceal to carry thing as of right now, even though I don't got no favorite per se.
Reciprocity on conceal and carry, where if you get conceal and carry in your state, you can take your gun to any other state. So that's going to be huge because, dude, remember how JR was talking about people flying through New York, and there was something going on where they would have to switch planes, and they would get their luggage, and they would be like they put they might put they pistol, they packed it away, and then they were given their luggage.
People be flying
And so
from
they were
like
catching
state to state, and they have an emergency like layover type ish. And then in New York, they be like, "Oh, they got this gun. We finna lock you up because you got the pum pum, and you ain't supposed to have the pum pum here." Even though they had no intention on even going to New York in the first place, it was just like a one-off. Yeah.
Right. So he was basically saying, like, in the event that happens to you and you are, you have your piece with you or whatever, you are supposed to, let the authority, y'all need to carry this bag because you are not supposed to be carrying your bag. Because if you are carrying your bag, then that's how they catch you up in their jurisdiction before you have to like declare it or something again.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Ms. J said that's in
Mark,
New York and it's outdated.
yeah, that's some New York stuff. But I mean, it would just a conceal and carry would allow you to conceal and carry across state lines. It would be like a federal thing, which is pretty dope. All right, Jamila, what's your favorite?
Well, Ms. J said no taxes on Social Security, and I don't have a favorite because I don't have a lot of favorites. But yeah,
Really, out of all the stuff,
I don't really get into like favorites. I only have a few favorites of anything. Like like my whole life, I don't do favorites of stuff.
I'm your favorite, so you lying.
Plus, I have a minimal amount of
Okay.
like a handful. I have a handful of things that are like my favorite thing that I put into those categories. And yes, Allie, you're in that category for sure.
okay.
I got two. I like what he said. I like what RFK is saying about the food, the FDA and all that stuff, and then what he trying to do with the school. What is it? The education system. I like that.
Department of Education. Getting rid of Department of Education.
I think that's going to put people really up in arms. Thank you so much, Ali. I don't know what you just did, but thank you. But yeah, taking away like public education is going to make so many people up in arms because people really just don't know. They just don't know about like the whole private education and all that entails. It's going to put a lot of people in an uproar, in my opinion.
That's not even that though. So he's not getting rid of public education. So what he's doing
That's why I said I gotta look into it. So what exactly does that mean? Like, what does that mean for college? What does that mean for loans? What does that mean for elementary, middle, and high school?
So right now, the public education receives as marching orders from a central place in Washington, D.C., where they set what the curriculum is. They set, the standards. Remember the whole No Child Left Behind stuff? Where it's like, every public school all over the country has to follow guidelines coming out of Washington.
The dumbest thing.
Huh?
Said the dumbest thing ever.
Exactly. But that came from the Department of Education. It came from the federal level. And so what he's saying is no more federal mandates for your school system. This is your state. You run your own schools. That's it. So he didn't get rid of anything regarding school.
So let's take it a step further.
He also was trying to put like trades and stuff back in the like the high schools and middle schools and stuff. Like, you know,
Well, it opens up
So
the
let's take it
door.
a step further.
Go ahead.
And again here go to leaving it to the damn states. Excuse my language. But like if I still lived in California, what do you think they'd be teaching my child in California?
Hey, yo. So the things that they would teach in California is stuff that was coming from the federal level anyway, under like Biden and Obama and all of that. So it's probably gonna swing depending on where you are, but it gives them latitude to put stuff back in schools. Because remember, the No Child Left Behind, they couldn't do all that cool stuff, like all them
and he
plays and
said you
stuff.
could take your kids out of certain schools that you don't agree with. He giving parents more rights in the schools. He giving parents the right to know, like, the curriculum, the budget, you know what I'm saying, where the money is going and stuff like that.
So then my thing would also be coming from a parent who had a child in California where in kindergarten I had to, like, before we even moved to California, I had to get my child on a waiting list for kindergarten because where I lived, like where we lived based on our zip code, the zone school, it was so many people in that area and it was the only school with a science lab. I don't know why it was only school with science lab, but it was so many people that worked in that area and they was trying to get their kids in that school, and it was like a whole debacle basically for me to get my son enrolled in kindergarten. Now it's different. Well, back then it was different in Atlanta. It may be the same now because there's more people that live here, but I feel like wouldn't that start a bidding war for like parents that want
None of
their
that
kids to
changes.
go to certain schools type
No,
shit?
so none of that changes. So all of that was some state stuff. That ain't had nothing to do with the federal level. The only thing at the federal level that you get from the Department of Education is like mandated curriculum stuff and
So that's what I'm saying though. I'm saying like on the state level of it. Cause I get that like federally, he would kind of be like, okay, federally their hands off is up to the states. But let's just say I'm in Georgia and the school my son goes to right now is the best school because they are teaching the things that the parents want the students to learn, because they're like investing in better food for lunch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All these things that make it appealing to a parent. Wouldn't it be an all out war for kids to be able to go to that school now? Like, how would they be able to say, okay?
Nothing's gonna change. That's a state.
So basically, if my child goes to a sucky school based on our location, because they do it by your zone.
Mhm.
So if my child goes to a sucky ass school and I say, dang, this school sucks, I have the choice to put my child in whatever school I want to. I can't then, because that's why I'm confused. Because Marty was saying like he give the parents like access to where the money going, like what they're being taught, like availability of a school if they like one school better, and that's what I'm talking about. Where it's like if my son's school is the best, like how would I make sure my child is secured in that school? And if my son's school is the worst, would my child have to be stuck in that school because it's the worst type shit?
Marty, what are you saying that is it like the voucher thing that you're talking about, Marty? Is that what you're talking about? Like, I'm not sure what Marty was talking about.
Now, Ali making a good point. I'm not necessarily sure on that point, but another thing he was saying, he was you have the parents that have the right to get rid of administrators and like certain teachers and stuff. So I also heard him say that. But to what you saying, Ali, I can't answer that. You bring up a valid point.
That would be my biggest question, because like if it is to the point where it's like the parents more so control it more and we can dictate, okay, us in this neighborhood, we gonna make sure our kids got the best of the best. But then if it's open up where parents can have what choice of the school that their child goes to within that district, let's just say the district, like who's to say that these other fucking parents is not, excuse my language, is not gonna try and bring their kids over here when we done curated this space for our kids because we live in this area? And who's to say that our kids can't keep this spot?
So this is the thing. None of what he's doing changes how things operate on the state and city level and county level. That's what I think.
Again, I'm talking about the city.
So you're talking about the zone and stuff?
City and the state, because if he's making it so that they have the power to do whatever, then to me, that shit still fall back on him. Because even though he say like, hey, we're hands off, the federal government is hands off, I'm gonna let the state do it. It's like, okay, nigga, you the one who gave the states power to do this. So how is that going to affect me?
So let me help you. So, a lot of that stuff you're talking about is already handled by the state. All right. So the stuff you're talking about right now is handled by the city, the state, the county, all of that, that's not federal stuff. The stuff you're talking about isn't federal stuff.
That's why I gotta look it up, because again, the shit is confusing. I don't understand what he's doing.
Right.
Like, no shade. Like, I don't
I was like
understand.
literally gonna say, like, as a a homeschooling parent, I already have the ability, and even with my other child who is in the school system, I have the ability to do all of these things that Marty has expressed without any problems. Like, I know and can be a part of all of those items, including the administration, the budgeting, knowing what's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like a right that I have. You just have to know how to exercise it. But when you're homeschooling, of course, you go under the state parameters. Like, your child just has to meet certain requirements according to the state. Now, I don't know if those state requirements or those state standards are set based on federal, requirements or whatever, but from the for as each individual state will have the ability to govern their schools. Great, sure, that's all well and good, but holistically, right, what is the cap for everybody? Because you know what I mean, if there isn't some type of strict guideline for where the levels should be met.
So I don't know what y'all think, but the way that the Department of Education measures metrics is with standardized tests, right? And so right now, the way, like, coming from them, everybody's just concerned about standardized tests, right? Kids aren't really learning; they're just learning how to take tests. And so I think getting rid of the oversight from the federal government, the states, so it's still going to be some states that focus on tests, but some states are going to be like, you know what, we're not worried about no tests. Let's just try to teach the kids, right? And a lot of times, I don't know if y'all realize this, the money for school districts coming from the government was tied to the tests from the Department of Education. And so,
Notice
yeah,
high school was cheating so that we can get money on standardized tests.
exactly.
And them niggas was on the news after I graduated.
Exactly. And so if you get rid of that concept, then it's like, yo, you get the money, you ain't got to worry about these test metrics based on, and that's going to determine how much money you get. And so I think that's important. So for what he's doing, it makes sense. Like, I mean, that's a conservative thing. Less government outreach or overreach is a conservative thing. So they wouldn't want the Department of Education telling a school in the middle of Oklahoma how they need to run and teach their kids. So that's why it's more of a, yo, y'all figure it out at the local level.
He also talked $10,000 tax credit per child if you homeschool.
That's pretty dope too. Right?
These baby mamas is gonna be not teaching their kids nothing with their 10 kids and homeschooling them kids to make 6 figures. This is crazy.
Bruh. All right, so the getting rid of the Department of Education is definitely huge. Marty, what was the other thing you said, bro? You said
RFK,
get rid of the
RFK and the FDA, like him calling out like the red 40s and the stuff they're trying to do with that.
yeah, buddy. So to
That's the
me,
biggest
that's
thing.
like,
I really hope that happens. Like, if don't nothing else happen, I hope they at least get that in order.
so yeah, so putting Robert Kennedy in charge of the FDA is huge. Yeah, so that's huge
I
because
mean, for him to even out about it, in the way that he did, talking about how, the government, like how all of these things, like so many things are, banned in other countries yet not here. The government, like how all of these things, like so many things are banned in other countries yet not here. You have an interview and that be kind of released to the public.
It is. Hey, yo, we had
Not here. You have an interview and that be kind of released to the public.
21 guys. Let's try to get up to 30 right quick. It is. Hey, yo, we had 21 guys. Let's try to get up to 30 right quick. Let's get that up to 30 right quick.
Well, I got a question right quick. Why? What like started us using all of that stuff in the first place? Like all them dyes and all. Like what was the
Money.
So okay. So with that being said, because that's what I would assume. With that being said, like who gets that money? Does anybody know like who is behind like the money trail of that stuff?
Yeah,
The
so
corporations, the people that make the products and stuff, right? And
So
then the
by
people who
cutting
make the
that out, how are they going to? Because I feel like this. So with RFK, I'm definitely like here for what he doing. Even when he talk about like f the you know what the pokey pokey, but I feel like Big PH, y'all know what I'm saying, Big PH, they be pew pewing people. You know what I mean? And it's like, dang, don't pew pew. He's just trying to do something. So it's like, what do y'all think the corporations are that are making money off of these red, blues, purples, yellows? Like, what do you think they gonna do? Because I'm here for it. I just feel like when it comes to America and money, when people be like trying to cut off people money, like wild stuff be happening. So like, what do you think like is gonna happen on that end?
so you know what? It's a huge drumbeat to put Anthony Fauci in jail, right? So RFK so he's not only pushing that shit for the FDA to get rid of the artificial ingredients, but he's pushing for studies for vaccine safety. And so one of the things he says, he's like, yo, I'm not anti-vax. He says, all I want is to see studies showing that they're safe
Entertainment purposes only.
for entertainment purposes only. So he's like, yo, I just want to see studies that they're safe, right? And that's fair. And so the question is, because they don't have any, and that's part of the problem. They don't have any. And so they've been masquerading like they do, but they don't. And all of the real studies have come back negatively. So there have been a couple people there was this one dude who did a study he was a doctor, and so he used his own practice as a study. He did over 9 years. It was like 15,000 people or something like that. It was 1,500. I think like 1,500 people over weren't, and he's documented that the ones that weren't, like, so there were levels, right? So there were some that were fully, then there were some that were partially, and then there were some that were none. And he laid it out in very plain English and graphs showing the ones that weren't at all had the least amount of everything negative. So in terms of allergies, sicknesses, mental disorders, all of that. The ones that didn't have none, had the least amount. The ones that had, a few had the second least, and then the ones that were fully had the most. And so there's already data like that out there. And so they know what they're going to find. And so that's the troubling part. So it's not so much about the food, even though the food is big, right? Coming at the food is big. It's them pokes that's huge, because they've been using those for a long time. They have been pushing the pokes for a very long time, right? For entertainment purposes.
I'm sure people gonna look into why his voice is like that, and that's gonna be another rabbit hole.
Yeah, they've been pushing time. So that's huge to me. And so, dude, he talking about, looking into using a lot of the natural stuff, even stuff like ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, like all the different natural therapies that we talk about. Like, he talking about all of that stuff. And so for him to be able to make it okay to talk about that stuff, in addition to, I don't know if y'all saw this one, when Trump was talking about, in addition to, I don't know if y'all saw this one, when Trump was talking about platforms, like, that's huge to me. So somebody like me, for what platforms, like, that's huge to me. So somebody like me, for what we do, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, for what we do, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, the idea of being able to say what you want to say without having to talk in code, because I hate it. Like, the idea of being able to say what you want to say without having to talk in code, because I hate it. Like, even right now, I think I said the V word, and Allie was like, yes, the poke. Oh, okay, my bad. But being able to just say things in plain English. Like, I feel like we living in 1984 where we got to use double speak in order to convey a simple message. Right? So I don't like that. Right? So having to talk around the truth, I think, is stupid. So to me, that's huge. So the censorship on the media platforms, huge. Did y'all see what he was talking about, firing people that engaged in censorship? Y'all see that part?
I missed it.
Bruh, yes. So during COVID, all the people that was in touch with the other platforms with the Zuck, the ones that was before Elon bought his, like, there was this big where the FBI would contact him and be like, hey, yo, look, we don't like this subject, we don't like this this topic, so censor anybody talking about this and this and this, and take their accounts. And this is misinformation, and that's misinformation, and this is misinformation. So they were just telling them, yo, what's misinformation, what subjects they didn't want talked about, and these people did it. And there's people in the government that did it, right? And so he's like, and so he said it, and JD Vance said it. Because remember, they censored the Hunter Biden laptop and called it Russian misinformation. And he thinks that hurt him in the election, which it didn't. It had nothing to do with that. But he's like, yo, anybody who did that is getting fired. You can't stay working for the government and engage in things like that. This is what he was saying. So that's huge. And he was going to lean on platforms who did stuff like that. So that's huge. That's freaking huge. Hey, yo, guys, come on, man. We got to keep pushing the 30. Yo, get the likes up. We gotta get the likes up. We gotta get the thing going. We only at 22. There's way too many of y'all here for us to only be at 22. So yeah. So that's huge. What else? Anybody else? Paige, what was your favorite?
I feel like I haven't been talking because I feel like I'm on a delay. So can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know if it's my favorite. I kind of default to kind of what Ali started with, where I really kind of want to think about these. Like, I think a lot of these sound good on the surface, but I want to just think about the ramifications. But the one that I keep coming back to, over and over is the controversial, but the birth is what it is in terms of
Only two genders.
two things. Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. The only reason why I'm like here for that is because the way the world was allegedly going, when I like become an old lady and my children decide to go into the world and like find their forever partners, I was scared that like I couldn't even look at a baby picture or a birth certificate because they was playing with them. So I'm glad that, you know, I'm not gonna have to worry about that like that no more. Cause I really was like, dang, I can't even say like where's the baby picture or the birth certificate because that don't even matter no more the way.
It's the kids for me too, Ali. It's like adults doing whatever adults want to do and it's not harming other people. We can get into the Olympics or whatever, that's fine. That's a different topic. But when y'all talking about the baby, like the kids, I was like, nah, I don't like that.
So it's not only making it to where it's only two genders, but the stopping any government involvement in mutilating kids. You know what I'm saying? Huge. And in his words, huge. Huge. So that's huge.
Win bigly. But I think that things that he's saying until, you know, these go into action, like I think people forget, you know, like, well, what did he do or how close was he to, you know, doing these things in his first, you know, administration? And where was he at? Were these things even on the table, you know, versus, you know, them being on the table now? Why are they on the table now? You know, and I think that a lot of people are just hearing like a lot of the rhetoric and it's like, oh, yeah, we can get behind that. Or, you know, we like it. We're fed up, you know, and I think at the end of the day, it's just going to take everybody kind of like looking and getting together and saying, hey, does this actually make sense for everyone as a whole?
So you know what's funny? I don't know. On the pod, I played a clip of Bill Gates telling the story about how Trump came to him and asked him about. So remember, Robert Kennedy had asked Trump about a lot of this stuff before, and Trump. So I don't think Trump knew who he was dealing with before, and so like when Robert Kennedy talked to him about this stuff, the same stuff he's talking about now, he brought it to Bill Gates, and he was like, "Hey, yo, you know, Robert Kennedy he's saying, yo, is this stuff has it been studied? This, that, and the other." And Gates was like, "Oh yeah, that guy's a quack. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This, that, and the other." So he dismissed him. So he listened to Bill Gates because he thought Bill Gates knew what he was talking about. Just like he had Anthony Fauci around during COVID, and he was listening to Anthony Fauci. And so I think he figured out that, oh, these is part of the problem. Like the Fauci and the Gateses and even Mike Pence, like all these dudes are part of the problem. They part of the ops. And so this time, all the people that those guys was demonizing, he brought those guys in. And Fauci and Gates, them dudes is on the outs. And I would not be surprised if Fauci ended up in jail. Because they're playing, dude, they're at a hearing playing a recording of him talking about how people would, like, if you made life uncomfortable for people, they would get vaccinated. And how pretty much he was trying to force people to get vaccinated by making life hard.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Really quickly, I think there's 3 people in the chat that have said that we're glitching or like cutting in and out. I'm not really sure why though.
Let me see. Hold on.
The crazy part is that it's not that we're doing it with each other. So maybe there is something on their end if that, is what's being said, because I hear y'all perfectly clear.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the moderators can hear each other fine, but maybe the audience can't for some reason.
Let's see how it goes. Is that better? Ethan said here and there. Okay. Is that better now? Let me cut the green screen off. Y'all don't get to see my beautiful. Yeah, where F baby go?
So for me, in this moment, it's like those Japanese films where you've said something and then it takes a minute for your mouth to catch up. But yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Okay. So you know what's important to me, or what's telling to me, is that the things he's doing and saying are things that people normally say before they get elected. And I think I've said this before. For him to come out the day after the election and say, "This is what I'm doing. On day one, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this." Like, he ain't got to do none of that. And so, for the simple fact that he's coming out now, on after he gets elected, and saying, "All right, guys, remember what I told y'all I was gonna do? All right, I'm finna do it." That's important. So that's how it looks to me, right? So the only thing I'm seeing now is I see there's some sort of move to try to stop the thing that he wants that would require congressional approval. So some of the stuff he wants to get fixed from Congress, and they're trying to block it. So even though it's going to be Republicans in charge, it's going to be the Republicans that don't like him. That's who's going to be in charge. And so that's what they're fighting right now. Get me? So yeah. It was something else that he put out. So the agenda stuff, it was something that he came out with today. Oh, he put Thomas Massey? He put him in charge of the Department of Ag. Oh, stopping people from going back and forth between the government and the agencies that they regulate. That's important. So that's huge.
Wait, so I think I heard one more. Didn't he say something about the cartel?
Yeah, so that's going along with the border stuff, right? So one.
So that mean I can't go to Mexico on vacation no more. I'm gonna get snatched up.
Nah. So he said he's gonna.
I want to know because
you got a chance to get snatched up now.
Child, not the way I was going.
Child.
They don't worry about nothing on me. But if we at war with Mexico, then I can't go to Cabo. So I'm just trying to make sure.
Bruh, ain't nobody at war with Mexico.
They love La Morena, La Morena, La Morena. They love them.
Y'all must have didn't hear News Network when Chop was talking about how El Blanco son was in this little city and they was like the whole city until they let him go. Don't be messing with the cartel. Let them be. in their own
Bruh,
country.
really?
I just need to know if I can go to Mexico or not. That's all I'm asking. If I can't go, then I guess I can't
Yes,
go.
you can go to
But I just want to
Mexico.
know.
We could go wherever we want to go. Period.
Okay.
So we gonna see. But yeah, so that's the other thing. So we didn't even talk about the border stuff, and that's the most lit. Besides Robert Kennedy, that dude is the most lit. I think his name was like Harmon or something like that. That dude is lit. I
So I
feel
got
like
a
he gonna
question.
do
So
everything he said he gonna do. Huh?
So my question is, I think I fell asleep towards the end of the last cast when we was talking about, Trump and, or whatever he was doing, whatever. But remember you kept saying like, oh, it's not about, red or blue or him and her. It's deeper than that. And I do remember us kind of like touching on, the deep state. Are you trying to talk to me? Oh, I thought
Me
you were saying
no.
something.
I was
Okay.
gonna put my green
But
screen up.
okay, no worries. But yeah, I remember like we was talking about like something him touching on the deep state. Like, did you go into that? Cause how is he dismantling? Like, what does that look like?
What does what look like?
Dismantling of the deep state.
So it looks like what you're seeing, right? So there are several things. So there are several really important things as part of the apparatus. So remember, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So we're talking about. So remember what they want, right? So they want globalism. Okay. And so everything that goes towards globalism is anti deep state. So if you're going to dismantle the deep state, it's not about specific people per se. It's about um, getting rid of the mechanisms by which those things can happen. So everything we just talked about is that. The first thing is getting. Hey, shout out to you, Tracy. I see you. The first thing is
Tracy and Elizabeth and Kelsey, I see y'all hyping up the likes and the flowers and the gifts. Thanks, guys.
the first thing they want to do is make it to where there's no national pride anymore. That's why they were flooding the borders, right? So they want to flood the country with as many non-native people as possible, not people that are not from here as possible, so that the country looks like the people here have allegiance to every place else except for here, so that um, as the years go on, and people come and there are more others than here, right? If you get a country that's more people from Venezuela, people from Guatemala, people from Kenya, people from Ireland, people from Czechoslovakia, like if you make it to where nobody's actually from here, then they're less likely to want to maintain a sense of national pride. And so what we're talking about are globalistic. And so what we're talking about are globalistic. We're talking about ideal versus a nationalist idea. And so nationalism is about, yo, we from here, this is our country, versus a nationalist idea. And so nationalism is about, yo, we from here, this is our country, we're going to protect the American identity. Russia's going to protect the Russian identity. China, here, this is our country, we're going to protect the American identity. Russia's going to protect the Russian identity. China's going to protect the Chinese identity. Haiti's going to protect the Haitian identity. Like everybody is their own country. And we can do business and intermingle, but there's a sense of nationalism and separatism. Whereas the globalists want one world order, one government, right? One military, right? They want to be able to monitor everybody. right? They want to get rid of the ability to protect yourself from them, which means that
But they're already doing that. They're already doing that.
and so that's because for the past 5 presidents have all been globalists. Biden, Obama, George Bush,
Bush
Clinton,
Jr.
Clinton and George Bush Sr. And then Ronald Reagan before him was a globalist puppet because George Bush was his vice president. So that's 6 presidents. And that's why it looks like, it's just been a steady march towards globalism. And so Trump was the first president in your lifetime that wasn't a globalist. The first. Right? And so you people have known nothing but globalist presidents. That's why the world looks like this. That's why you're saying, but that's what we've been doing. Yes, until he came and he's like, NATO, we're not NATO, we pulling out of this. We're not funding the WHO. We're not giving them authority over the country. Like, it's just been that. That's why he's undoing all of this stuff.
My question is, like, what do you think made him have that mindset if, like, to your point, my whole lifetime it's only been globalist, and I feel like he old, but like he probably was around with Reagan and all of them. So for most of his lifetime, I feel like they've been the same way. So like, what do you think shifted his mindset where he's not like that?
So if you look at, and JR mentioned this too, if you look at some of his old interviews, he's always been like this. He's always been an America First dude. He hated shifting jobs over to China. He hated shipping manufacturing and outsourcing to India, call centers. He hated all of that. So he's always been an America First dude. Like, we need to make stuff here. We need to keep jobs here. We need to American exceptionalism, all of that stuff. He's been that dude since the beginning. He's not new. This isn't new for him.
So, that's what I'm saying. Do you think that he was raised like that? Like his people taught him that? Or like where do you think he got that from? Especially if like the only example in politics is the opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the things, I don't think he's the only one like that, but I think if you're him and you get paid off of people coming to your place and spending money, if the people in this country don't have money, they can't live in your high rises, they can't come to your hotels, they can't come to your golf courses. And when you see an influx of foreigners coming in and buying up all the real estate, because remember, he's a real estate mogul. And so he's used to, Americans buying real estate. And now you got, all these other countries coming in buying real estate. He's like, what is this? We're Americans. How are they buying up all our stuff? So that's what it looks like. Because remember, he comes from a real estate family. And to have to bid with China for American real estate? You know what I mean? So, that's what we're looking at, essentially.
Sometimes on the other side, it almost kind of feels, like a setup or a pump fake, because at the end of the day, who else is coming behind him to continue, at the end of the day, who else is coming behind him to continue, it just seems so out of the loop that there's never been people that's like, oh yeah, we want to do this or whatever. If you're saying, oh, this seems so out of the loop that there's never been people that's like, oh yeah, we want to do this or whatever. If you're saying, oh, this has been consistent, these have been the type of people, they've been non-globalists. Well, where the hell did he come from, and who is going to quote unquote carry on, this torch?
So Ron Paul was like that. I don't even remember Ron Paul. Ron Paul, he ran for president. All the stuff that Ron Paul said, like, that's the stuff that's being, like, that people are like, oh man, Ron Paul was right. His son Rand Paul is like that, but he's just not as popular. But JD Vance is like that. All the stuff that Trump talks about, JD Vance is on that. And so if JD Vance can hold tight, then he'll be the next president. if the Democrats don't retool and come with a globalist light agenda, then but JD Vance, if Trump does a good job and does what he says he's going to do, and JD Vance is like, hey, yo, we did a lot, we still got a lot more to do, I'm going to continue it. Then, yo, that's 12 years, right? So you got
Probable. And it's more
hmm?
probable, sorry, for him to do what he's going to do because he also has the backing, now, from the House. And sorry, for him to do what he's going to do because he also has the backing.
Are Republicans who are globalists, and so
But
that's where it gets tricky.
overall,
There are Republicans who are globalists, and so
but
that's where it gets tricky.
overall, I think that he's going to have more support.
And so
But
that's where it gets tricky.
overall, I think that he's going to have more support than he did before, with the way that the controls have been. But we'll see, at the end of the day. And then if that's the case, I think that that's going to open people's eyes up to show them if that's the case, I think that that's going to open people's eyes up to show them a deeper show. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, the eyes up to show them a deeper show. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, the Republicans are blogging him on this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, because people are shook about this. The sweep.
Yeah, the problem is, while he's doing what he's doing, the media is still going to be doing. Because remember, the globalists still own the media, and so people look at TV. Like your family, they look at TV. Your friends, they look at TV.
Entirely too much.
Facts. And whatever CNN tells them is going on is what's going on. Whatever MSNBC tells them is happening, that's what's happening. And we almost at 30,000, y'all. And so let's say he's doing all of this good stuff. He's bringing out all the information. He's getting chemicals out of food, right? They're getting illegals out. Like they can do all of this stuff, but the only thing people are going to know is what the news tells them. And that's the sad part of the situation right there. So he could do the greatest shit ever, but if the news is painting him like he's doing something else, then that's all people gonna know, right? So this time he did a great job using social media, and so if he can continue to use social media, that'd be cool. But the legacy media and the people that use legacy media, they're only going to know kind of one thing, and that's where we are with it. Like they're only going to know like the one thing. You know what I mean? So if you're depending on your grandmother or your aunt or the old ladies, the church folks, if you're depending on them to know the truth, give it up. The only people that's going to know the truth are the people that look at social media, because that's kind of where he operates. Yo, shout out to y'all for hitting 30,000. All right, we on our way to 50. Yo, if you hear, we're trying to pump it to 50 right quick. So that's the thing right there. All right. So like those people, it's tough, but so like those people, it's tough, but those people, right? I mean, they ain't never gonna get it ever. So they ain't never gonna get it ever. So
No, they're never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all remember that?
I'm screaming.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah. So I think that for all the people that were kind of
That's slow that you just hit that like that.
huh?
Woo 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 woo. That was like some
That
woo woo
was
woo
screaming.
woo. That was like Martin. Woo 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 woo.
No, dude, stop.
No,
Why, Jamila?
the way you said it, yeah, because you had that. No, it's
Yes,
a little bit extra.
Hold
Never
on.
gonna get it.
Hold on.
Never get it.
Yeah, it's extra.
That's not what
Not
they
woo
did.
woo woo
That's not what
woo.
they. No, that extra long. Woo 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 woo. That's not what they did. They just hit the whoa 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 whoa. Never gonna get it.
No, they didn't.
Never get
Bye.
it. Whoa 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 whoa. What are you talking about? The sound is going in and out, not constantly, but occasionally. Yo, did it stop doing that when I didn't have the green screen up? Miss J? Hold on, let me see. Did it stop going in and out when I didn't have it? What you want, Cat? Anybody know? It's still cutting in and out here and there. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold on, let me see. So when I take the green screen down, does it stop doing that?
It's good
Do I
on
need
my
to take the
end.
green screen down? Huh? What you say, Marty?
I said it's good on my end. It ain't cutting.
Yeah, I'm talking about for them though. Oh, she just said keep talking. Okay, cool. But yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. That's literally how they
Stop
did it.
it. Stop
Don't
it.
make me play it. Don't make me play it.
They said we can't
Never
play
gonna
it.
get. Why not?
They
I
said
can play it. Whoa, whoa,
they
whoa, whoa.
It sound more like Jamila than
no.
you, Evil Twin. I'm
It
sorry.
don't. Do it again, Jamila.
It do.
Stop. Do
Never
it
gonna
again.
get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
Oh, you know it sound like that. You know it sound like that.
Hold on, man. Y'all ain't said nothing. Stop.
I hear
Man, we
you.
about to get kicked off just so he can prove us.
Sound like. Hold on, man. Y'all ain't said nothing. Stop.
I hear
Man, we
you.
about to get kicked off just so he can prove us.
Sound like.
Prove the
You know
wrong
what?
one.
Forget it. This is what we gonna do. Just so we ain't, because I don't want to get kicked out by playing.
Prove us.
Sound like.
Prove the
You know
wrong
what?
one.
Forget it. This is what we gonna do. Just so we ain't, because I don't want to get kicked out by playing,
You gotta play it on Wednesday.
Huh?
Yep, playing
You
on
gotta play
Wednesday.
it on.
Just so we ain't, because I don't want to get kicked out by playing,
You gotta play it on Wednesday.
Huh?
Yep, playing
You
on
gotta
Wednesday.
play it on Wednesday for the opening song.
Yep.
Whoa. Wait. I'm not gonna play the
Somebody
whole song.
screen record this little woo 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 he keep doing, so we can use it against him in the
Sound like
playoffs.
Martin.
Cause what the heck?
Woo woo woo.
Hold on. Was that at the end of the song? Hold on.
I low key feel
Where
like
is
it
it at
was
the
towards the
song?
end.
All right, hold on. Wait. Never gonna get it. Woo, 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 woo. Yo, how do I get the... Can't get it up. Yes, sir. All right, hold on. I got it. Wait, it's coming. Watch. Wait. Hold on. Gotta get to the breakdown. Wait. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on. I'm finna play it. I'm finna just... It's it right here. Hold on, wait. Boom. That's it.
Period.
Hey,
Just
Jamila
like
dusted your
Jamila.
ass.
He just
Get
said
up out of here,
boom,
Jamila. Go
boom.
going on
That was
somewhere.
definitely like Jamila.
It was not. Woo, 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 woo. That's it.
Jamila.
It was not. Woo, 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 woo. That's it. Anyway, but yeah, your family members. Anyway, but yeah, your family members never going to get it. Never get it. Um, your family members never going to get it. Never get it. So I wouldn't even worry about that.
Hey, real quick.
Hmm?
Soundbite that for other plays. They're never gonna get it. Soundbite that.
Which one? Woo, woo, woo. That one?
Nah, just they're never gonna get it. Like when you talking, be like they're never gonna get it. You know?
I got you. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never get it. Yo, y'all gotta relax. But yeah, so
Miss J in the chat says, did we see that they're going after Putin in the media?
I mean, they always go after Putin in the media. Like that's not new. What's new? What they say that was new about him? All right, nothing.
I thought that was off
Um,
him though. Cause he your boyfriend.
no, that's even worse. Literally even worse.
Well, gosh darn it.
Yeah. Huh?
Jinkies. Nothing.
Yeah, no. That's even worse. So
Jinky.
Scooby Dooby
no,
Doo.
all of your media on TV, a lot of your newspapers, all of those are ran by globalists. So everything you see is going to be through their lens. And so that's why you're never going to see positive news coverage, especially of him and all the stuff that he's doing. Dude, they were trying to spin him getting like chemicals out of food. Like everything that you're going to see, all the good stuff, they're going to call them, oh, conspiracy theorists. Yeah, everybody's conspiracy theorists. And he's spreading these crackpot conspiracies. Dude, yeah, everybody's conspiracy theorists. And he's spreading these crackpot conspiracies. Dude, asking for, she was asking for, she was asking people, she was like, yes, for all of you people that voted for Trump, she was asking people, she was like, yes, for all of you people that voted for Trump, where do you get what pages do you follow? Like, what podcast do you listen to? Because she's like, I'm serious, I want to know. She's like, where are you guys, like, where do you get your information? Right? And so it's them attacking people who don't follow them. That's what it is. So like I said, the thing that I saw that's concerning is they're trying to have a vote on leadership, and the dude that's leading the silent vote, because it's going to be a private vote. It's gonna be a anonymous vote on leadership, and the guy that's leading is an anti-Trump Republican. He's a guy that said we need to find a better candidate than Trump. Like, he said that out of his mouth. We need to find a better candidate than Trump. And so he's going to be, I think, the Speaker of the House, I believe. and even the current Speaker of the House is not a Trump dude. So it's not just about Republicans. This is what I be trying to tell you. It's not just about Republicans. This is bigger than just Republicans, Democrats. This is globalists versus nationalists. And a lot of these dudes are freaking globalists. Or if they're not globalists, they're controlled by globalists. Or they've got, when I say controlled by globalists, meaning they've got some Epstein tapes out there, some P. Diddy tapes out there, and they're scared that they're going to come out. And so they do what they're told. Right? And so it's not
How that slowed down a little
say it
bit.
again.
I said, notice how that's kind of slowed down a little bit.
The P. Diddy stuff or the Epstein stuff? What are you talking about?
Did you see his judge got
Didn't.
removed, and he go back to see if he can get bail?
Oh, Diddy's. Why did his judge get removed?
I don't know why, but I just saw today the judge got removed from the case, and he gonna appeal bail again.
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So it'll be interesting to see who, because all of that's coming out of the same place that put Epstein up. So it's going to be interesting, because all of that's coming out of the same place that put Epstein up. So it's going to be interesting to see. Can somebody find out and see why? Where's Robin at? Paige, can you see? So it's going to be interesting to see. Can somebody find out and see why? Where's Robin at? Paige, can you see why the judge got removed? Robin at. Paige, can you see why the judge got removed? That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, see why the judge got removed. Yeah, that's interesting.
Because the election is over. That's why.
I heard them say that he's putting together a new bail package, and so I guess he's trying to give up more money, surrender his passport, like it's going to be a thing. But if the whole point is he was intimidating witnesses, then, but you might be right, Morty. They might have just wanted him locked up for the election. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't think they're gonna let it go. They give him bail, he in trouble. If I'm him and they give me bail, you don't want it. You don't want it. Because the thing is, if somebody else get a hold of you, because remember, dude, think about what they tried to do to Trump. Think about what Diddy knows about all of those people that tried to do Trump in, or at least the people around him. If I'm Trump, I'm gonna snatch Diddy up. I got a whole new charge for you, and I'm gonna leverage that for you to give me what I need. And all those people that
Wait, can y'all?
Huh? What you say?
I feel like can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, okay, I was saying it's because the lawyer stepped down because of he quoted irreconcilable differences and a breakdown in the lawyer-client relationship.
Wait, but the lawyer or the judge stepped down? Was it the lawyer or the judge?
What I saw, they said it was a judge.
What you got, Paige? What are they telling you? Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Yo, keep hitting the like button. We rolling. Paige, is it the lawyer or the judge? Don't make me look it up, Marty. Let me see. Because Paige got the lawyer. Let me see. It says the lawyer page.
No, I don't know. I feel like my mic keeps going in and out.
Mm.
I can
So
hear
who
you right
was?
now.
No, I was saying looked up the wrong thing. That was in his suit against Adria something. The lawyer for Adria, whatever her name is, that's the one who stepped away. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's see. It says Sean Diddy. God damn it. Move this thing out the way. Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking case reassigned to a new judge. Okay, so it was reassigned. Judge Arun Subramanian, a judge who denied Sean Combs bail, no longer assigned to the music mogul's case. Combs was reassigned October 3rd. Judge Subramanian replaces Andrew Carter. Oh, he must have been a black dude. Andrew L. Carter Jr. Dude, y'all ever see white people named Junior? Like, besides Dale Earnhardt, who is clearly a goddamn redneck. As the judge overseeing the case, according to the court records, Carter said he would send the case to another judge if he was unable to accommodate a trial date. So they sent us a trial date with the Bad Boy Records founder who declined to waive his right to a speedy trial. So they're saying this about conflicting dates. Yeah, so they're just saying that conflicting trial dates. So we'll see. Is that what you got, Paige?
Stop looking because my phone is glitching really bad.
Let me see. Do I need to? Let me see if it's still. I'm going to take the effects down again. Because when I took the effect down, it wasn't glitching. Okay, here. Let's see. Are you still glitching?
I don't think so. I think it's just when I went to look real quick and I came back.
Dude, it's just. So whenever I got the background up, y'all be glitching. I know Ms. Jan Lee said it had nothing to do with the background, but we're going to see. We're going to see if y'all glitching right now. All right, so that's another thing. Like if I'm on one of Diddy's people, I don't want him on the street because he can be leveraged. Right? He can be leveraged. So I don't want him on the street. Like you want him in the cell chilling where can't nobody get to him. That's it. Other than that, let me see what else is going on. So dude, y'all saw, I think we talked about this on Friday as well. Dude, the migrants in Mexico just dried up. So Trump threatened Mexico with tariffs from products coming from Mexico. And all of a sudden, Mexico stopped all the people coming to the border. Just like that. This dude was down there like, yeah, ain't no more migrants down here. Mexico is, so they're saying that the people down in Mexico are telling them like, yeah, y'all might want to turn around. And you're going to get hurt going that way. So they're not providing safe passage to the border no more through Mexico. Just like that. Right? So Jamila asked a question earlier. She was like, what is he dismantling? So he's dismantling. So one, oh yeah, we started with the border. So one, he's stopping the border from being overran. Okay. So he's stopping the border from being overran, which is definitely part of the globalist agenda. He's pulling out of a lot of the globalist heavy organizations like the WHO. He's not messing with the WEF. Like all of these globalists like Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab and George Soros, he's not engaged in none of their stuff. Expanding NATO to Russia is definitely part of globalism because they need to start a war with Russia to try to get Russia out the mix. That's going away. Taxing things coming into the country definitely goes against it because globalism wants free trade between all nations. They just want goods to flow, right? They just want goods to flow. And so he's like, nah, if it's coming into this country, because they shipped all the jobs away, you can't ship the jobs away and then ship goods in because they're just extracting money. And so he's like, nah, if it's coming in this country, we're going to tax it. If you want to sell it here, then you should make it here. That's definitely anti-globalism. That's a nationalist perspective. And so everything that he's pushing are nationalist ideals. They're anti-globalism. See what I'm saying, Jamila?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. And so that's important to understand because a lot of people just think it's about Republicans and Democrats. It's not. This has nothing to do with Republicans and Democrats. Nothing. It's about globalists versus nationalists. Globalists versus nationalists. So stop thinking about Republicans and Democrats. Because that'll keep you confused. Because when you see the Republicans fighting against Republicans, you're going to be like, wow, they're on the same team. This is so stupid. No, it's not stupid. Right? It's not stupid. These are globalists fighting nationalists. Y'all hear the cat? All right. And so as the story matriculates, because it is, so he's picking, like he's filling out the cabinet. He picked somebody. He picked Thomas Massey for the EPA? I think Thomas Massey for the EPA. No, the Secretary of Agriculture. That's what he picked Thomas Massey for. Robert Kennedy for the FDA. Oh, he just chose, was it Marco Rubio? Marco Rubio to be Secretary of State. That'll be interesting. So I know people are pushing for Tucker Carlson to be the press secretary. That would have been lit. That would have been lit. Tucker Carlson's press secretary would have been lit. So I don't know who he's gonna pick though. Oh, he picked his campaign chair as his chief of staff. And I guess she's the first woman chief of staff in the history. Did y'all know that? So he picked
No.
a lady as his chief of staff. So she's the first one in history. So hey, y'all got it first. Shout out to the ladies. Let me see, what else? Anything else you want to talk about regarding the election? No, Tucker didn't take it. It's not Tucker yet. And I don't think Tucker said he won. I think Tucker said he didn't want it. Like Tucker's kicking butt with his kind of show, just bringing people in and talking to him. He probably gets more traction that way. But Tucker would have been lit, right? Anything else regarding the Trump election thing? No. No. Here, real quick. Let's go over. I want to see if we can pull something up. So, have we been glitching ever since I took the green screen down? It might be the green screen. I'm trying to tell y'all. It might be the green screen. Yeah, the border dude is lit too. All right. Hey, we're trying to get to 40,000 likes before we end this joint. All right, so no glitch. I think it's the green screen that's causing the glitch. It's causing the delay. All right. So, but it's messed up because I'm going to put the green screen right back up. No, not this green screen. So I know we're doing the Jamila, is this what you were talking about? I know Jamila was sending me Texas last week.
Is
Is
this
this
what
what
I
you were
was talking
talking
about?
about? Yeah. Let me see.
With the stuff that I was sending you for the top 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the that was when we did. I sent you. So I sent you the breakdown of the grid
Yeah,
that
you
we
can do
did.
the whole
Remember?
thing. You did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then underneath,
That's
yep, and
easy.
that's I sent that.
Yeah. All right. So here. This is so we were doing the top 20 most important conspiracies, right? So I kind of was weather modification. All right. So hold on, let me pull this up. All right. So let's look at some of the finer points of weather modification. All right. So in the world of conspiracy, this is not even a conspiracy no more. Right? This is just it is what it is. Like it's a thing. So we're gonna have to do a new top 20 because weather modification is does anybody not think weather modification is real? Let me ask you this: does anybody in y'all life not know that weather modification is a real thing? Does anybody not know this? That weather
I
modification.
know people who still be talking about global warming
Say it again.
and the ice caps, and I said I know people who still be talking about global warming and the ice cap melting and all that stuff.
So that's the other thing. In the election, Trump he put out a video talking about that. So he said he was like, "Yo, global warming is a hoax. Climate change is a hoax, and it's being used to fleece companies out of millions and control people." And so I rock with that because so that's one of the things over the next few years they're going to try to nail him on. They're going to call him he's a climate denier. Yes, he says climate change is a hoax and climate change is real. And so be on the lookout for them to use the heart machine a lot. Be on the lookout for them trying to prove that, climate change is real. But if you're here with us, then you know that the weather is being controlled. All right? The weather is being controlled. The weather has been controlled for a long time. Like the first incident of cloud seeding to create rain happened like in the early 1900s. Like this is documented out on the West Coast. The first incidents of cloud seeding happened like the early 1900s. And so, like they've known how to start rain or cause rain for a long time. Tesla had an earthquake machine device. All right. There's an actual company called Weather Modification. Right. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the website for y'all. This is Weather Modification Company. Like there's a company called Weather Modification. Let me see. Weather.modification. Hold on. What do you want? Yep. Here it goes. Dude, look. gonna have to cut off the green screen. All right. Do you want to see this? Look at this. Look at this. Look, weather modification. It's weathermodification.com. All right. Bruh. It's not that hard. So, like I said, this is not even a secret no more. They was talking about this on The View. This lady was talking about how they talked about it in class. They talked about weather modification, she was in college. She was like, "Oh yeah, we talked about weather modification in college. Like it's a real thing." They talked about how they did it and all that stuff. So, in terms of like conspiracy theories, this isn't even this. This is so low on the totem pole of things that might not be real. They talk about doing it in like the UAE and Saudi Arabia, Iran. Like they intentionally make it rain because it's a desert, and so in order to keep like a lot of the greenery, they intentionally make it rain. In China, I think it was China, it was going to rain for the Olympics, and they admit that they stopped it from raining so it wouldn't ruin the Olympics. Like, they just do. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a thing. So, in terms of conspiracies, like, this is real low. Like, this is number 20 out of 20 on conspiracies, like the top 20 most important conspiracies. This is real low. Like, this is number 20 out of 20 on conspiracies, like the top 20 most important conspiracies. I don't even know if it's a conspiracy no more. We're going to have to redo the top 20 because this shouldn't be in here. Because it's just known. Conspiracy. I don't even know if it's a conspiracy no more. We're going to have to redo the top 20 because this shouldn't be in here. Because it's just known. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Because it's just known. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What was next? You know what? And so this right here. So the plot to this right here. So the plot to destroy the nuclear family. And so Trump talked about this. So everything he talked about was in our top 20. All right. So he talked about climate change, that being a hoax, and he talked about protecting kids from so the government not being involved in any sort of gender reassigning or modification, and denying and no government funds for anybody doing anything like that, and also having trying to put it in the Constitution that there are only two genders, and they're assigned at birth. And so the plot to destroy the nuclear family goes straight back to this. I mean, it starts with drugs, and then they're pushing like this LGBT narrative. All right, as a means of kind of depopulation. And so you also have the school to prison pipeline, which takes eligible mates out of the system. Okay, so you're trying to get people addicted to drugs. You're pushing alternative lifestyles. Then you have the school to prison pipeline where you keep eligible males away from eligible females, which reduces population. And then the guys that are out, you try to prevent them from engaging in toxic masculinity, which essentially means anything that's manly, because masculinity is toxic, allegedly. All right, so you just claim anything that has to do with masculinity. Yeah, that's toxic. Right? And then you promote masculinity. Yeah, that's toxic. Right? And then you promote. And so this is just how the society is set up. Promoting isolation through materialism. Yo, you don't need. And so this is just how the society is set up. Promoting isolation through materialism. Yo, you don't need to have anybody because you have a nice car. You don't need to have anybody because you're nice. Through materialism. Yo, you don't need to have anybody because you have a nice car. You don't need to have anybody because you have a nice house. You have designer clothes. You have nice bags. Right? That's isolation. You have nice bags. Right? That's isolationism. Damn, I just fucked that word up. Isolationism through material means. Right? You don't need to be around your family because you got more money than them. You don't want to be around broke people. Right? Hey, you got money. You don't need to be around those people. You got a big screen TV. You got a video game. You can go travel. You can go drink and smoke all you want. You ain't got to be around those people. And that's what they're pushing. Right? And that's a whole plot to destroy the nuclear family so that you don't have, a man and a woman and some kids living healthy and happily and not engaging in the materialistic concept that is capitalism. Right? Yeah, Ms. J, consumerism. Right? So all those things push you to buy stuff. Right? When you're happy in your relationship and you got kids and family and all that, you don't be wanting to buy stuff like that. You might get some stuff, but you don't really need that kind of stuff. Right? So unhappy people drive the economy. And so they try to keep people unhappy and depressed and lonely so that they can go try to fill the hole by spending. Right? That's generally how people fill the hole, by spending. Right? And so like all of this, so everything we're talking about is driving towards one thing. Like when we talk about the top 20 most important conspiracies, they're all they're all related. And so we're going to talk about how they're related after we get done going through the list. All right, so we're going to talk about that after we get done. But just know, they're all related. All right. So yeah, hold on, what time is it? Yeah, so we kind of over time a little bit, but we started a little early.
Time for one more. Let's go.
You said what?
We got time for one more. Let's go.
It must be something you want. It must be something.
No, I don't. It's not anything particular that I want. I'm just like, let's just we gotta bang through this. Come on.
We gotta bang through it. Why you in a hurry?
I already went over weather modification in full detail, the last time, but
yeah, we didn't go over weather modification at all.
Yes, we did.
No, we went over GMOs and the milk.
Oh, in the medical. Yeah, you're right.
And that's this one right here. So
you're right.
Yeah. So that's this one. Let me see. So the next one is this one. I think that's this one. Hold on. I don't know why this keeps cutting off. Yeah, so that's this one. So medical industrial complex, which we went over last time, is number, let's see, so it's 18, right? And so we talked about this last time, right? So we'll do a real quick recap, right? So funded by, they were hijacked. Let me say it like this: they were hijacked by the Rockefellers in the early 1900s. So initially, doctors were they were naturopathic or homeopathic, and the Rockefeller came in and he started pushing his petroleum-based products, which were what they call allopathic medicine. Oh, hold on, my bad. Which is allopathic, right? So all your medicines right now are petroleum-based products. And so this is a direct result of the Rockefeller influence, who started funding medical schools and so doctors, they stopped learning how to heal people and started learning how to prescribe medications and drugs.
And I literally was about to go to war with these people not even a week ago because they kept trying to be like, oh, this is the only medication that can do this. No, I'm sorry. Not medication. This is the only drug. I said, oh, so now doing drugs is cool. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was going literally toe for toe with these, and they're like, well, what else can, what else can clear blood and this, that, and the third? And I'm like I'm leaning all these things out, and they're like, well, this is the only drug. Yeah, I bet. What we talking? Because don't even play with me. But you know what? My grandma started to get upset, so I had to back off. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to play with me. Linnell, they was trying to play with me, and they was trying to play with my grandma, and I was not about to sit up here and let them play with her, you know what I mean, in my face like that.
Good job, Jamila. I'm proud of you. All right. So, yeah, why is this cat up there fighting me? I wish I could show y'all this cat right here. What's these boxing? Y'all know how boxers be hitting like the heavy bat. I mean the thumb. Why was he just doing that to my hand when I was sitting down? Next time he do it, I'm gonna show y'all right before I knock him across the room. Anyway, so but no, doctors they're not in the healing business. So doctors used to use herbs and natural remedies to keep you healthy. They don't do that anymore, right? So now it's just about prescribing drugs. That's one of the first things they learn when they get there. They learn how to prescribe drugs, right? Because that's literally all they do. All right. So you got the Rockefeller funded medical schools. So because they funded medical schools, and it's the golden rule: he who has the goals make the rules. And so because they're funding the medical schools, they have sway or influence over what medical schools kind of teach, right? The next thing they do is they control who's in the CDC. So the CDC is the Center for Disease Control, right? This is for entertainment purposes only. And yo, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Man, we got to get to 40,000. What is wrong with y'all? We've been here way too long not to be at 40,000. Come on, hit the like button. All right, all you gotta do is tap the screen. Taps are free. All right. We already hit the roses gold. I'm proud of y'all for that. Taps are free. So they hijacked the CDC to where the CDC acts as their henchman. The CDC brainwashes the American public to think that if it's not coming from the Rockefeller-funded school or medical establishment, then it's quackery. And so they get to outlawing things. So, like, you know what? I don't even want to get into it because of where we are. Y'all hear it? I hear you, Kat. What do you want? Wait, I'm almost finished. We gotta get to 40,000 likes. We're only 5,000 away, guys. Y'all hear the cat? You want to come say hi? Huh? Did I hear the cat? You want to come say hi? Let me see.
Now, if that's anything other than a black cat,
No. Oh man, y'all couldn't see him. I tried. Let me see. Yeah, can y'all see him? Can y'all see him? No.
he's white.
No. Yeah, he white.
You already know Lanil Cat albino.
Oh wow.
His name is Snowflake. Hey.
I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew that. Oh, that scared me.
Yeah, his name is Snowflake. But
Hey, you gotta pick Snowflake up, put him in your lap, and pet him like an evil villain.
you know what? If he wasn't, he's the evil villain. He's the evil villain.
Why would you call a male cat Snowflake? Aren't you a part of the problem from the Let's see? Never mind.
All right, he came like that. So, yeah. So the CDC. They literally go to war with people who can cure stuff outside of the system. And so their role in this is to make sure that real cures never come to the forefront. Like that's their job. Their entire job is to make sure that, if there's a cure, make sure it never sees the light of day. So they work on behalf of the pharmaceutical companies to suppress real cures for entertainment purposes only. All right. You happy, Ms. J? So for entertainment purposes only. That's what the CDC does. They work on behalf of the pharmaceutical companies to make sure that real cures never see the light of day. All right. And that's just what it is. All right. And then the stuff that the CDC does get through are very, very bad, to say the least. I be having to remember. I can't really just say what I want to say out here. But they bring to market stuff that is always getting recalled. Y'all know how many? Dude, I talked about something the other day on the pod. It was Juvarnia. What was the one? It's a diabetes drug that caused a flesh-eating disease in the crotch.
This was a medication?
Yes.
A drug. Oh my God. That was the side effect. See, these side effects is getting worse.
Bro, it kills you. It was a diabetes drug that killed you using a flesh-eating disease that started in your crotch. How would this get to market? How would this ever get to market?
How does the bacteria materialize from the drug itself? Like, how does it get into your body and then, establish, like, does it create a parasite that creates the bacteria? How does that happen?
I don't know. But what's it called? Hold on. It's called, I want to give you the real name. Diabetes drug flesh. Oh, there it goes. Flesh eating bacteria. There we go. It's called let's see. Diabetes drug can cause flesh-eating genital infection. What's the name of it? It was Move. Dude, I hate when they put these things. Oh, they're gonna make me pay for it. It starts with a J. Oh, Jardiance? No, what's it called? It start with a. Goodness gracious.
Maybe it's best that you don't even tell us.
It's
Don't even tell us.
hmm, it's no. It's because I looked it up before.